Good evening. Thanks for joining us on the news at 8. Today, the 9th day of October 2023. I'm Chin on my bottom headlines. INEC says it's worried over insecurity as Imo, Bayelsa, and Kogi Guba polls approach. NYSC warns against fraudulent registration link and portal. Sunday, Igboho freed after
Experience the smooth and strong feeling that consistently surpasses expectation. Leading the way in high-performance lubricants, Master Supermoto Oil is as durable as titanium.
Welcome back. Now the details. Ahead of the appeal court judgment on who is the duly elected representative of ABN between the APC's Senator Orji Uzor, Labour Party's Nnamdi Iro Orji, and his PDP opponent Mwao Wabonwa, Abe-born cleric Reverend Carlo Okpai Otta has cautioned the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory FCT, Nyesom Wike, against reinforcing failure in the senatorial district. The Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) had declared Senator Carlo, a former governor of Abia State, winner of the February 25th National Assembly in the state. Dr. Olisa Agbakoba, a former NBA president, has expressed his disappointment in lawyers arguing on the merits or demerits of the Chicago State University matter and demanded an end to the debate. Agbakoba, a senior advocate of Nigeria, SAN, posted on his X page that lawyers and others arguing the case in the media should hold off and wait for the Supreme Court's ruling. Ahead of the November 11 governorship election in Imo, Bayelsa, and Kogi states, the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) has expressed deep concern at the wave of insecurity in the three states. Consequently, the Commission has again appealed to political parties and their candidates to avoid actions and utterances capable of heating up the polity. The Commission is concerned about the spat of insecurity and violence, including clashes among supporters of political parties and candidates in the forthcoming elections. Lagos Waste Management Authority has announced the reopening of Ladipo, Oyingbo, Alamutu, Ologede, and Ile-Epo markets recently sealed for filth and gross environmental abuse. The Managing Director, Chief Executive Officer of LOMA, Dr. Muyiwa Gbadegesin, who announced the reopening in Lagos on Monday, noted the importance of stringent compliance measures in safeguarding public health and shielding residents against future health crises. The National Drug Law Enforcement Agency operatives at the Malam Aminu Kano International Airport, Kano, have arrested a 45-year-old woman, Bikusu Mohammed Bello, with 52 pellets of cocaine while preparing to board a Saudi Airlines flight to Saudi Arabia. A statement issued by the Director of Media and Advocacy of the agency, Femi Babafemi, said the suspect was arrested on Tuesday. The statement said, while being interviewed, she confessed that pellets of cocaine given to her to swallow before her flight were kept in a house in the Farawa area of Kano State. The National Youth Service Corps (NYSC) has emphasized that it is still awaiting the President's assent to its trust fund. This comes as it issues a warning against a fraudulent NYSC portal and a link asking serving and ex-corps members to register for the fund. In a statement issued by its spokesperson, Mr. Eddie Megwa, the scheme described the existence of a registration link as a ruse. Yoruba Nation agitator Sunday Adeyemo, better known as Sunday Igboho, has regained his freedom from the Benin's authorities. The embattled agitator said on Sunday he was now legally free to leave Cotonou, capital of the Benin Republic, to Nigeria and other countries. The leader of INRI Evangelical Spiritual Church, Primate Elijah Ayodele, has said the Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi can never be president of Nigeria again. This was as Ayodele said Igbos can produce Nigeria's president in 2027. In a statement by his media aide, Oluwatosin Osho, Ayodele stressed that Obi had missed his chance of ruling Nigeria. The federal government will restart the trader money scheme in November, with each beneficiary getting 50,000 naira to support their business. While the interest-free loan scheme for traders started in 2018 has been on hold for some time, the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, Mrs. Betta Edu, said the government is set to relaunch it. On foreign scene, oil prices railed while the dollar and yen advanced Monday after Hamas launched a shock attack on Israel at the weekend, sparking fresh concerns about tensions in the Middle East. The crisis fanned concerns about supplies of crude from the region at a time when supply worries are already high owing to Saudi Arabia and Russia's output cuts. The Israeli defense minister has ordered a complete siege on Gaza, saying authorities would cut electricity and block the entry of food and fuel 2 days after Hamas fighters unleashed a barrage of rockets and infiltrated southern Israeli towns during an unprecedented incursion from the Palestinian territory. Israel's military reported success on Monday in driving Hamas fighters out of communities that were overrun, while Israeli forces pounded the Gaza Strip from the air and prepared for a campaign. Prime Minister Benjamin saying he would destroy the military and governing capabilities of the militant group. While on sports, former Nigerian international Mikel Obi has advised Super Eagles striker Victor Osimhen to choose Chelsea ahead of Man United. Mikel, who was part of the Super Eagles squad that lifted the 2013 Africa Cup of Nations in South Africa, made this known in the latest episode of the Obi One podcast. The former Chelsea star noted that Osimhen will excel as a player if he joins the Blues next summer. And that sports news brings us to the end of the news at 8. But before we recap the major headlines, INEC says it's worried over insecurity as Imo, Bayelsa, and Kogi Guba polls approach. NYSC warns against fraudulent registration link and portal. Sunday Igboho freed after 2 years in detention. For these and many more, log on to our website at www.abntv.com.ng. You can also follow us on any of our social media platforms displayed on screen. Have a lovely night rest. I am Chinyo Omahe.